Hi, my name is Matthew, and this is how we represent microscopy data in a 3D environment.
The idea behind visualizing the data is that we want to take our text file here, turn it into an image, and then apply that image to a terrain in Unity. This file is 512 by 512, so the image will also be 512 by 512. To start, I created a little program that takes in any amount of input files and generates a JPEG image for each input file. Once it's done, we can view our new image, and it looks like it generated this pretty cool image. Next, we want to convert this image into a raw data format. To do that, we have to open it up in Photoshop or GIMP. Now that we have our image open in GIMP, we select Image, Mode, and make sure that it's set to grayscale. And finally, all we have to do is export it as a raw data file. Once that's done, we can switch over to Unity, and now we want to create a 3D terrain. So now that we have our terrain, it's just a flat plane. So to apply our data that we just created, we click Import Raw, and select the data we just created. I will set the height to 100 because 600 is pretty high, and here's our data, represented as a 3D terrain. Now that we have our terrain, we want to export it as a general 3D object so that we can scale it and stretch it how we please. To do that, there's a special script that we use. We select the output location, and now that it's finished, we can remove our old terrain, but we still keep our terrain data here. Now what we want to do is import our terrain object that we just created as a new asset, drag it into the scene view, and here we have a 3D object version of our terrain. We can apply the collider to the terrain, like going to Add Component, Terrain Collider, and then picking our old terrain data. So here is a 3D representation of the text file that we originally had.